NetsChat.
Hi guys. I think that my podcast voice and my YouTube voice is kind of the same thing, but YouTube's like, hey guys.
Yeah, my YouTube voice is so I don't know what it is.
I started to not like my podcast voice because it clashes with my YouTube
voice.
So like when we say hi guys, I feel like it's always a week because usually one hi guys a week. Normally I do 5 hi guys a week.
I'm tired of saying hi guys.
I'm tired of the guys then. So well, I'm tired of men in general.
I mean, I was about to say for somebody who hate man.
So guys, my guest spoke before we could reintroduce him. So let's skip him. Then he'll hey, what's going on?
Absolutely nothing. Hi guys.
That's his podcast voice.
We got
You know what? When he spoke earlier, well, a while ago, what you remind me of? When like man would say something online and people like, why do men speak? That's what I was thinking about. So when he talked, I was like,
I was thinking about it last night that like we've been inviting men on the podcast like all season to bully them.
This is the fourth
in person. And I feel like that's so great.
And the
for
thing
us.
is, if every time I start talking, I don't intend on bullying them, because I never intend on bullying them.
Oh my god, he's sliding down in the chair.
So introduce yourself, guests, because we're no longer bullying them, because we sit there all day to do it. Also, what's your name?
So I'm gonna use my YouTube voice. Hi guys, it's Shawn Michaels here from Cerebo Hypnotism and Kaizen Hypnotism.
So when you mash up them sitting class and we can come back.
Sorry, yes, it's Shawn Michaels from Cerebo Hypnotism and Kaizen Hypnotism. Cerebo Hypnotism does live demos, seminars, and such, and Kaizen Hypnotism does live coaching using hypnosis. Yes.
That sums it up. Okay.
Are you thirsty?
So wait, that's why you put your whole mouth over the bottle?
I'm thirsty, yeah.
I'm surprised that her sound check was yours.
Right? Because what the hell was that?
So now it's wild out. Why do men? That's where I'm leaving my statement.
Oh my god. Did you watch our table talk?
With Jada when
Trash.
she brought herself to the table?
Trash.
I loved it. Every moment of it.
I don't watch it yet. I watched clips, but I don't watch the
The
full
whole thing?
I don't want to see it because
I started
hurt.
Oh.
Queen of manipulation from somebody who
She
manipulates people.
him. Like I feel I look away for him, but as them say, I want life. So just do the fuck you have to do. Like that's
I saw somebody say it and
that's a lot. That's a little bit.
just a toops. A toops. Not too much for shock to have to bleep out.
Because somebody asked me, how many careers on YouTube until get monetized? And I was like, just the power of NetsChat.
Yeah, just the power of prayer, fasting. Because
speaking of prayer,
Shit.
like start tracking a little. No, that's so random. Start tracking a little bit. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were like, we're talking about like having babies and stuff, right? Hold on now. So then I was like, yo, my friend them kill this, So then he's like, oh, so like your friends do like abortions and like take more from. I said, no, them just bust juice in the belly and pray. And he was like, so
you're marketing.
Yeah, so then he was like, so your friend them just like don't get pregnant often. I was like, no, them pray like prayer strong, like what are you talking about?
What do you mean by pregnant often? What is pregnancy though? Pregnant often? Is a hug?
Yeah, busting a belly then
And pray.
It's always the way to go, guys. So if you just get some juice last night, just go on your knees, bust a bad word to God, and you're gonna forgive you. Like it's not made a baby the bank. I don't even really want it, but let's go.
The lady told us that we're loud, so I'm not gonna laugh.
Which lady?
The lady downstairs.
She did it?
The nice young lady.
And I shame like a little dog. So I'm going to just be
Usually
at
I'm
this
on there
tone.
on Saturday, but I could just go on chill.
Go on with it.
Dove it off. So today's topic is talking about like trauma and hypnosis.
Yep.
So we're gonna, speak on trauma because I think all three of us here have trauma. I mean, everybody in the world have trauma if you look at it, because even if you don't grow up in a traumatic life per se, like somebody like me, they go through trauma in like high school, university, especially university.
University is
a trauma playground. So if you have trauma, you don't know if you do this and you can't afford therapy, you can get hypnotized.
Facts, and it's much more affordable than the stereotypical counselor or psychiatrist.
Alright, so how does it work? Is it that you make me just forget that I was traumatized? Because that sounds fun.
That sounds fun because if I could have a clean mind,
start over my life
myself again. That's
Like,
really
can you
easy.
leave me
Sorry.
alone?
All right, so in terms of that, a young lady, a waitress came to me and asked, "Oh, so you can make me forget things?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, can you make me forget my ex?" And I was like, "I could, but I'm not going to." Here's the problem with that: you're not going to remember, and whatever you're predisposed to liking him before, you're gonna like again. However, now the same man, well, don't know that you don't remember him. So him think with a fresh start, him think say forgive him, love him up again.
Oh my
Me
god.
not
Yeah.
think about it like that. Now someone heard about the dirty boy again.
Someone could have really gone back with the dirty boy.
Yes. So initially, the issue
So
is
I
not the
remember-
man himself.
So when the memory gone, me still dance.
Okay, can I make somebody not be done?
You mean? I mean, all right. Well, this is not my professional opinion, but once I am in, I am in. So it is what it is. Some things can't fix with hypnosis. That's not my professional. That's just me saying that.
Yeah, balls. Okay, so how
hate
did
it here.
you get into hypnosis?
Oh, you want the real story or the fake story?
So some story did it?
Yeah.
You know men.
Oh yeah,
I've
true.
been
Them always have
multiple
different
stories,
sides. Multiple stories.
alright.
I be thought them come with, but
Mm-hmm.
babe, flip them busting up, but
Yo, where we talking about?
because I'm gonna make it up for say it. Alright, let's say the story.
All right. So
The real story.
The real.
the real story. All right, let me tell you what I'm going. Right, so I talked to one girl, Boops, and on the phone with her. Remember Free Nights?
Yeah,
Of course.
Who
Yeah,
cannot?
so-
My boss is.
Initially in the day, her and I were speaking, and I said, "Oh, what turns you on?" And she said, "I'm not telling you that. You know, woman like move strong and everything there." But I said, "All right." Talking to her, I thought I was busting her ears. No one knew that basically what I was doing was conditioning her. Every time I asked something, she answered. So eventually, I was like, "Why was she saying so and so?" So I said, "Hello." She's like, "Hmm." I was like, "Are you awake?" She said, "Mm-mm." So I said, "Hold on there. So if you're not awake, how you answering me?" That's what I said in my head, and I couldn't say that. So I was like, "Okay." So I was talking to her, and I realized that everything what she's saying is literally unfiltered. It's like you're talking to yourself. The thoughts that you can't really control how they come up, it just happen. So I said, all right. So now me and my young juvenile self say, you know what? I'm gonna prime it. I'm gonna ask the question. I said, so what turns you on? She without 2 seconds passing, she said, oh, my breast, my hips, and my ass. Like, is that just a list of things? So I said, blouse and skirt. I go on. I'm confused. Can we just leave bio class now? I just learn about unconscious mind. Mind you, I don't even start looking at hypnosis yet. But that go on, I say, you know what? I'm scared. I'm hanging up the phone. See the next day, I'm gonna say, you remember talking to me last night? And she said, yeah, we're talking about school. I was like, you remember anything else? She's like, no. So I was like, you remember what you told me, right? And she said, no. So I said, oh, you told me what turns you on? She's like, no, I didn't. So I said, oh, you said your breast, hips, and your ass. And she's like, who told you that? Mind you, when you said who told you that, I was like, so many people have you told that. But still, you know, I said, you told me that, and she was very confused. But I mean, ever since that, I haven't done that thing, because mind you, I didn't know what the hell happened. It's only now, looking back, I say, I know what went on.
Alright, so basically what I hear is, and like, correct me if I'm wrong,
You're right.
the bonabad can go over the girl head. Because it has to be some form of obia. It has to be some form of guzum oil, right? And hold on. Then after you draw out for answer the question, them you know, you go skip him say, I'm scared. What are you talking about? How do you draw somebody out? Answer the question and be like, oh, I'm scared, so I'm gonna hang up. Are you fucking first? You have to step on the phone with me till me wake up because you mad. You are sick and you are inside there, you come the next day. You remember what we talk about? No, I don't.
I saw him gonna do it next.
And you see, that is why I mean I gotta put myself in a no hypnotism.
Hypnotism.
Him say it. Yes, I love when man predict the future so they can
I want
predict
to
wrong.
do it so that him can make me unafraid of water, so I can learn to swim with my best friends.
You can be unafraid of men.
Hydrophobia?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can get rid of masculine phobia.
No.
I don't think that's a real
That's
thing.
that we can't fix it in that regard. I mean, I want to
I
fix
went to
it. That,
therapy.
me
and
no want to fix it that.
I went to my therapist and she's like, you know, write down why you're coming into therapy. And I said, to not be afraid of men. And she was like, all right, there has to be
Alright, but
more
I'm
reasons.
curious, what about men are you afraid of?
Men exist.
And that
And
is
that
quite
is- that is
very
very scary.
fearful. Yeah.
I mean, well, hold on. You
Marty.
realize something though? She's very close to me. So she's not afraid of me, and you're kind of leaning
Look
towards
out,
me.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
but I think you're not the frame.
Yeah,
Cause-
first of all,
Oh.
my thing different. I don't think I definitely don't fear men.
Just
I
hate
have a
them.
strong dislike for men. So I'm not afraid to lean on a boy. Cause we're not afraid.
My past boy stage.
No, it's a boy same way.
Yeah, we're
So-
not afraid to lean on a boy. That's a one.
That's his only one.
But I really do dislike them though. I really can't shake it. You know, like how people watch like YouTube couples, like you just watching and coming off. And the whole time I'm there studying them and as to why him couldn't do with me, Come and said these dirty men. Listen, I be watching YouTube pranks, I'm like, toxic. This is what is wrong with you. And he's suffering from da. And that's
So you
why I
analyze the
don't
people then?
Yes.
Therapist.
Most
then.
of them men, because
We can
I really
open
have
a
a man
practice.
problem.
Can open a practice together?
No. Not practice not with no man. But
That's a fairly fact. Make we move
Next
on.
person.
So my reasoning is that men are just very scary, and the thing is they know that women are afraid of them, and them still do things. So it's like a man would say walk on the road in a dead stop for night. He knows he's not gonna do anything to you, but him walk up to you like he's gonna do something
to you.
and then
to
you're just
instill
like,
fear.
well, man, just an old
Then
woman.
them will
I
say,
bear
"What
old
afraid
mentality.
of me?"
I'm
Men
not-
do things intentional. Look at the tweet where the girl make when the guy come in the kitchen, the lady's son come in
And
the
he's
kitchen
jerking off.
and he's jerking off every time they're in there, and then
Oh yeah, I saw
so
that.
stuff like that make me afraid of man, because I'm like, how can you of sound mind get up and come and do something like that knowing it makes people uncomfortable?
And I know they're
Don't
scared.
exclude yourself from men overall because
No, but
I think you're going to come and just say,
no,
And I saw
am
a man actually retweet and said it was funny, and that's why I
not
knew
that
that.
one man, a lot of men were laughing.
But you went wrong by saying trying to look from a sound mind. He's clearly not of sound mind.
Why we have to assume that men are not of sound mind? They
Yeah, I don't
are
want to
sound
assume.
mind.
I don't want to assume. They just keep doing what they're doing.
Because they like to make women uncomfortable.
Because the thing is, if it was like a one-off man, me just say, well, the man cannot.
Madish, you know.
But it's not a one-off man, it's an
Oh,
all
no,
man.
no, no, no.
It's a
Oh, all right.
repeat
Let me be first to say it.
offender.
Men are actually trash. So let me just.
You don't tell me that.
No. I'm just
This
saying.
is a
'cause
men are trash,
because there are
podcast.
a lot of men who say, "But I'm not trash." Listen, bro. If she was talking about you, she would have at you. She just mean man in general. Let's be real. You know, say some original are garbage. There's no going on.
That's
But
true.
then the thing is, my thing is men. I understand that men know that when women say men are trash, they're not talking about it from a relationship standpoint, but they keep zooming in on that part because they think that women are like, oh, they're so emotional, it has to be relationships. No, it's not. Look for your mother, because guess what happened? Men are trash because your father is trash. You don't know your father, so look for your mother and ask her what she think, because you don't have your right last name, right? At the end of the day, 1 out of 3 of your siblings them have the wrong father, and you could be that one. So at the end of the day, men are trash because that, yeah, they breed their mother in my trash. Go. So we could just move on.
Back to the trauma.
But yeah, we're going to talk about trauma. But
That whole message was just
it
trauma.
was
you know?
trauma.
Okay,
To be honest.
Let me not disregard it. Personally, as a man being here in Jamaica, every day I see different things where a man will say a remark, and at first, you see, it was in high school where I developed what's called the female psyche, meaning the ability to look at things through a woman. Mind you, I'm not a woman, can't say things exactly as a woman, but the ability to understand from a woman's perspective is very important. Mainly because we will never understand what a woman go through every day. You don't know what a woman DM look like. You don't know if right now, as them leave, a man probably says something today, it mash up them whole day. Them mash up them
Man,
It
whole
was
day.
Great at
so
that.
difficult coming here today.
Oh, is this okay?
Even just reaching right there at the gate, and I thought it was over. It
I
was not
think-
a man that looked like he could have been my father's father was calling to me, and I'm just like, honestly, sir, please fight for your life.
I think that
Why are
living
you
in a
calling
world
to
like
me?
this, you have to be traumatized. Because it's like Jamaica, but then it's the wild
It's the world. It's
But some
just-
places you go is like it's better, because like catcalling, for example.
It's a serious issue in Jamaica, and like when you read like tourist review of our country, they're like, it's a great place, the people are friendly,
But the
but
cat
cat
calls,
calling, and like when I
yeah.
read stuff like that, I'm just like,
And I was
so
like,
sad.
it's so weird. So you see, because being used to people like catcalling and everything, you think you'd be okay with it. Then I went to Florida, and like one day my friend was sleeping, so I was like, let me just walk to Walmart by myself. But Walmart is very far, so but it's a foot it anyway. And I was surprised that so many men saw me on the road and said nothing, because I was like, this could have real, like. But I was genuinely shocked, because it's like, and I was like, I can't believe I walk in America and nobody didn't say nothing to me. They're like, I'm not New York, you know, so much point me there. I said,
Yeah,
"They're foreign."
New York?
No, New York, they will call you.
they're calling you, okay?
Yeah, like, period. But Florida, I know it's because I be old people that didn't know this. So I saw young people, but you know, I felt
New York, your
at
big
peace.
toe just have reached a curb.
My
Somebody's
girl-
calling to you. I wonder where the man a come from.
And your teams that come down the road and them see you. Yo, New York and the teams, yeah, that's me. But yeah, so it's like experiencing all of this And then, you know, you go somewhere else and you don't see. But, you know, there are places out there, Western Jamaica, we catcalling.
Oh, yes, man. No,
I don't want to be a part of that.
No, nobody don't stop at catcalling. He will actually touch you and probably drag you in.
All right, so that's where... No. You see,
have to
what
go.
I'm talking about, the catcalling is bad, but I'm not dragging. Because if you said no, and this is what I respect with these men, them leave you alone if you say no. Because when I was in Cuba, them worse than the Jamaicans, you know, because I was reading reviews and they're like, catcalling is bad. And I was like, oh, I come from Jamaica. I'm telling you something. It was not. It was literally... Like, I was so happy that them type of Spanish, like the colloquial type of Spanish, I couldn't understand because me show me that
You never know what I'm
and
saying.
when in one case a man did kiss her for me and I was like, oh that's it, someone kiss back, and it was a signal saying me did want to have sex with him, and I was like, oh, somebody said don't do that. Somebody who spoke English was like, don't do it, whatever. But when I said no, then the man literally said, all right.
And
Like,
good evening.
yeah, walk
That's
off.
nice.
But Jamaican men are gonna walk off, and that causes all of the trauma for me. With man,
just got me going to work, and I was just like, I hate it.
the more but empty the brush for morning,
Exactly,
girl.
the morning, just like I just trying to get some little job. The man was like, Biabs, and he was so close to my face. I don't want you to think. I don't want you to think that the man was far. Like, this is me, and this is the man. Oh, whoops. Like, for real, like the man was so close to my face, kissing her. Netanya, if the man inched over one more, I'd have a new boyfriend. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like one
was
time,
crazy.
my friend, you know Michelle, right? Michelle.
Oh, okay.
So Michelle this guy was talking to Michelle, and the way her mom Michelle say, yo, if I did turn my face like a quarter inch more, where's the cold tongue? Like, can you please, like, relax? Because him in her ears and it's like, so it's like honestly, I believe that living in Jamaica
It's traumatic.
is so traumatic. Like, and it's not only men calling you, you know, it's just like people in general. Because sometimes I just say, yeah, but one butch ever called you up on the road yet? Oh my God. Not saying that, you know, but people overall, then when you walk and you see certain things happen, you just see a man and run up on next man, it's like,
Listen, our overseas viewers, people are not randomly stabbing up each other.
I know.
Jamaica is a
Nah,
lovely
that
place.
doesn't actually
Please
happen
book
like
a
First of
ticket
all,
and come to my
they
home
can
country.
come because the people who listen to this are diaspora, let them know.
Please come to my
However,
country.
alright, look at it. I'm gonna tell you how it's traumatizing for me. Because one day I was going home, and I was a man book my next man. We're in traffic on the toll, and a man just run across the toll, shoot the next man, and the man died in the middle of the road. And this is years ago. Are you serious?
Wait, say not
You,
Years.
you live Jamaica 2.0 or something. I don't have that version because
That was my first time seeing someone that, and I was like, oh. My friend was like, look away, me, I already see it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it just happened.
You know, they're
like,
gonna really say, look away after the fact.
But you know, like,
Papa
we're
Munda.
just speaking of trauma, which is my dad's birthday today. So happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mundell.
I'm not even after this, but
Oh.
you know, if I don't know if you use internet, you know, only thing you
I don't
listen to
love about
Governor.
him. What?
He's a big Governor fan.
My God.
What's your
Like,
favorite song?
Convo.
Oh my God. He
Yeah,
seems like the type to
sorry.
like that.
Yeah, because he's like, you know, he's like, we relate to Governor, you know, like, but couldn't
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
Chris. And he's like, but me like part, you know, like when I say Wicked Man Chris, and daddy's like, yeah, I feel like Chris not gonna learn, you know, and he's analyzing the whole song. But then he's like,
so into this.
yeah, so then I was talking to him, and he's like, anyway, I got some Govy because that's what he calls him.
Oh my
And
God. I'm so.
guys, mind you, my dad is 55 today, so it's really traumatizing. So I was like, you mean Governor? Yeah, man, Govy. So he's like,
Why is he talking like he's in my neighbor?
he's like, you hear him use some little bit of money? Him say, I like it. So I feel about you. Shut up your mouth with a little bit of money. And I'm like, but you know the money neither. So like, where is going? He's like, I'm more than you.
And that was enough to.
And that was the end of the conversation. And he hung up and went and tell me. So I was like, how you find Governor? He's like, you know, I was on YouTube one day. I see he saw, I think it was like One and Move or something pop up. But his actual favorite Governor song for you other than Convo is Upfront. Let me not lie. He really likes Upfront.
This
Nah,
is
like,
getting worse by the
He
second.
said the same day the music video for Convo drop, I was in the exact same scenario, but I fear our boyfriend was Chris and I was the governor.
So you call the girl?
Yeah, I'm call her and I'm
You know, say you're too enough.
I'm call her and I'm
You're too enough.
And I
If me
hope...
call a boy, them girl answer me, I say, girl, your turn. She must vex and you must vex and everybody forgot them bed vex cause me don't vex cause me call her a girl. So if you think say me I go get my bed vex by myself, you're fresh. So all the way I go bed sad.
You know-
So I'm gonna say, girl, your turn. We never know. Later. She must
No,
know.
so what I
Not
would have
ask
done
Christ.
if me call me man right? And one girl answered me said,
no, men are never there. I was the side man.
you know matter?
Something by my side.
Me could have been side girl, I still my man, don't it?
Right,
Alright,
true.
cool. Faithfully so. So if me call a boy and a girl answer, my girl just give me the phone and I come in the back and chat with you, you know.
Alright, so
Right.
babe, tell me some rent due. And that's
Yeah.
a very gonna call women. The fact that their man could be spending on somebody else is so traumatizing.
Worse if he not give you the money. So the thing is, trauma comes in all shapes and forms. I'm glad we're talking about it today because, alright, so in a situation where Daniel call me, Daniel call you, and me answer.
Oh, so me and Daniel.
Yeah, and you know, I say the rent due, and then I'm gonna, how do you treat somebody like that? Because whereas you know, you're not spending for the girl, but you pay woman rent, you know.
Listen, my head would have chip.
So how
you gonna make it chippy in
How you
back?
gonna make it chippy in back? As you know, the professional that you are.
Yeah, but stop with me.
Sleep.
You put her to sleep.
Sleep. So I have time to think, cause boy, that one they sound shake. You know when you feel like you know them candy out there when you know you're eating the candy and it give you a second for really
Think,
until you're so no boy.
Like the skills commercial them, I love those, you know.
Yeah.
Skills.
No, but
Yeah,
like
man,
honestly,
anytime.
how your process work though? Like women I try, cause guys, you want hypnotize me now. So like, may I use this time for
Get to know the process before we give away our mind.
before me put my trauma in somebody's hands because you know he's not all state. So let
My
us.
trauma
You can't fit them hands.
All state stands. Are you in good hands?
Well, come here.
All right, so you want to understand the process of hypnotizing somebody?
Yeah. So
I mean, obviously, I can't tell you the nitty gritty.
Of course not.
I don't want the nitty gritty.
All right, so first thing, there are 3 instructions that I always give people. 1, you can't hypnotize unless you want to be. Everything is always at ease of motion when you want to do something. Clearly.
Never draw.
So
Do you
there's no-
do you use the little thing? You use that? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be anything.
You can
Yeah,
make
once you
anything?
can.
It literally could. It doesn't matter. I just need your. You see this? You see, we can't have a
We can't
line.
want child on the
People
podcast.
fully think say.
I don't love it. Somebody control me like that, you know.
All right, I'm gonna be very honest with you. The free will people think they have, you actually don't have. You really don't.
And you forgot hypnotize myself.
Tell me more.
No,
Yeah.
okay, so like how we're here talking about trauma and how it shaped different aspects of your life. Probably there's some more things that you're not conscious of that have affected your development as a person. And for example, you say marked in Jamaica. I'll never forget to tell that story. I was driving down Monroe Road or don't remember whatever, and I saw 5 signs with Popeyes on it, and I said, you know, so my bridge now I'll go get hungry and want Popeyes. So we passed the last one, we reached the end of the road, and Bridget said, John, oh, dog, yo, you can't stop at the road, dog. I said, well, I'm hungry, dog. I say, waiting. I don't know, dog, I'm just feel for Popeyes. I say, influence, because consciously he didn't see the sign, but his mind, your body. So for example, us being here.
people Popeyes come.
So let me show you something. You see how we're sitting right here? What are you consciously looking at right now?
We even know.
All right, what are you consciously looking at
I'm
right
consciously looking at the billboard behind you and thinking about insurance marketing.
I'm
in
actually looking at
Jamaica.
Denny's shirt and I'm thinking about air.
now? Okay, but you do realize that your unconscious mind takes in every information. So you know the exact distance between me and you, me and him, the AC there, the color, that thing, if I ask you without looking at it. So you're taking all that stimuli. So that's how I said, the amount of free will people think they really have, they don't.
What should people in mind?
So the issue, you know, I was about to ask if you feel tired because this always happens. But yeah,
when it's about it, people feel sad.
no. When
If it's
when
just out-
the- no when people talk to me, they start yawning and then they say, "No, I just feel tired."
I don't feel like a way, man. But if I yawn, so like, no, the thing is, I
Then
don't
you
understand
good?
how I'm tired because I actually slept real long. Yeah, much of the people them guys, hello, my door work hardware. So
Oh, sorry,
then you want to like you feel scared.
she shook.
Guys, I just want to tell you, I actually feel tired. And it took everything in me not to yawn just now. That's why I made that face, because I never want a man to win. So I had to gather myself and keep in my
Yo,
yarn.
men winning in life really tears me down.
Something, it won't happen.
It
won't-
really makes
I
me
won't
sad.
allow it.
That's
So like
crazy.
I somebody was talking to me the other day and he's like, you know that the world is going to reach to a point where women are enslaving men, and I was like,
Oh yeah, eventually.
Oh my God.
So then I'm like, what are you talking about?
Gone.
He's like,
when is that?
no. He's like, look how the pace are going now, and they can't, and because like women don't want equality, you know, and say women want power. He's like, no, they just want preferential treatment, and we can make man feel anyway. And then man are gonna just do certain things, and it's like men are becoming slaves to women because they might do things in life to make woman, you know, feel better.
No longer.
I mean, I think about this. I mean, I said, Jano.
Think just like those white people who like to stoop down and wash black people's feet because they feel sorry about slavery.
Wow.
Like you go so far and then it's like, why are you doing all this?
Is that money me you want? Nobody wash my foot. So me walk with dirty foot. You see gotta walk with foot in a desert for 40s and 49s and me want my foot clean.
I've never
send
seen
me a
God.
check.
Have you?
So I got look on Jesus Netanyahu Road.
Right? Down the street. It's a high Christ. It's like, how are you?
My God always there with me, you know, so me always see him in a period. Don't it? God,
That's right.
never
I'm
show
on period
out.
too.
I'm just on period.
That thing.
Yeah, I'm tired doing it. Like honestly, I feel like I just want to hold a big sleep.
Okay, so I've been told that I have a calming voice.
No, it's not really that. It's really not that. So me just come up with this because me just there and me just feel tired. Cause me just tired.
I had a hard life. And that's
Because
why I want to know
men
how the
can't
trauma
win,
thing works.
excuses will always come up, man.
No,
Yeah,
men-
you're not winning here with me. I don't know about with Netanyahu.
Yeah,
But
no.
you're not winning here with me. I'm just tired from
So
life.
hold on, how are you supposed to win with two people who always outdo each other in the darkness? How are you gonna do that? Because it's like
But my darkness goes down, Netanyahu will come up. And
so it's
vice
like
versa.
so even if they don't feel dark to them, you
She's
know,
there for
I'm
me.
there being fully dark and fully done.
That's us, Jamal's
Well, let me
students.
show you now.
Jamal out.
I've
I'm
been
gonna hear the
dark
vibes.
23 years of my life. Still.
You don't seem dark though.
So, no, but I'm darker than I don't know.
His
Talking about
skin.
skin.
Yeah.
Netanyahu get
My
mixed
mind
now.
dark, you know. So like, me
Yeah,
even
man.
care about my mind,
Oh.
man.
Hey, what's that voice?
Right?
No, honestly, I feel like we've sat here this whole time and turned on men. So let's give a man a chance. Hypothetically. Hello, here.
Go on. No, but the thing is,
Walk us
I'm
through
not tearing down men. No, I'm just talking about men. Because if I was tearing them down, I would have been really loud.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, friend.
It's a good thing my masculinity isn't fragile because, boy, if you come sit down right
Okay,
it's
do you
the
believe
two
that
one,
masculinity is actually fragile? Like, honestly, this is an honest question. Do you guys believe that masculinity is
Can
as
be
fragile?
fragile.
Is as fragile as people say it is?
Because it's based on pride, it has to be.
Based on ego.
Himself isn't fragile, but fragile masculinity exists.
On the basis of what it's built, which is ego.
And pride. Yeah, that's
Yeah, because I feel like man ego could be them continuous downfall, you know. Over
The
and
ego
over
can-
and over and over and over and over.
Mind you, what we've been seeing hasn't really been masculinity per se. You know, it's just been the prideful side of it. So
True.
that's why all you associate with masculinity is ego.
It's ego, that's
Yeah,
true.
because there are other things to being a man. Because I'm pretty sure you're a man not to jump in a relationship or nothing. But he does
You
certain
can't,
things.
but I'm
about-
hearing.
Yeah, he he does certain masculine things that turn you on, and it doesn't have to be with him being egotistical.
He isn't.
Exactly.
My man is like Gandhi, very calm.
But Gandhi the racist.
My
thing.
man link up. So
What's that?
Yo, did you see that too when somebody was like, how Gandhi managed to be a racist on a hungry belly? Yo,
Oh, dear.
like I've been replaying that every time I hear the word Gandhi, I remember that tweet, and I saw it a couple days ago. It ignites me because
Yeah,
I'm like, nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about this before. They really good though.
Joke.
You've been saying stupid shit all day. Can you shut up?
No, like honestly, I've been seeing some
bothering my
tweets.
stomach.
I've been seeing some tweets that just really knocking me out of the park. Like another one I saw was somebody said Jason Derulo. So Jason Derulo makes 75K per TikTok, you know.
What?
That's why you ever said Jason Derulo putting so much effort into his TikToks, they pay him to do it, you know. So he gets paid to do his TikToks. So somebody was like, Jason Derulo gets 75K to do his TikToks. I can understand why he puts in so much production. Somebody's like, all of a sudden, I want to fight, I want to tussle. Because that's my favorite Jason Derulo TikTok. And he's just dancing and it is so funny. Oh my God, I love it. But yeah, he gets that amount of money to do his TikToks.
I want to be famous like tomorrow.
And then the thing is, I think
So I
that
can stop
I
this
think that
work
he
and
has
that's so- honestly.
he has like different effects than other people because some of them you cannot even find on the app.
On the TikTok?
Because Jason Derulo, I jump in a pants. Like people are filming him to go on a TikTok. Like it's so crazy.
No, but remember the TikTok where him I use are for celebrities.
Yeah, celebrity TikTok.
My God, there's a whole celebrity Instagram that's completely different. It's set up different from everybody else.
I would actually like
Yo,
to
I'm so broke.
leave the ghetto. Yes.
Like I'm thinking
I
about
would
it.
like to leave the hood.
It's like because people
Yep.
are always asking where him get them somewhere from, but like my real
that
life
would
about
actually
it,
make
no?
sense though.
Yeah, you have
Now that you say
it has to be different. It can't be the same.
When you say it,
They click with
Yeah,
it.
click some just.
Just
see?
see.
Yeah.
Look at that
I'm in the bottom of the pit, bro.
nigga.
woman.
I feel like away now, like
Don't start with me.
feel like
Listen, so alright, you're saying that you can't make us forget our trauma because you know that's detrimental to us.
It's not anything productive.
Yeah, so then what do you do with
Yeah,
the
so-
trauma?
Okay,
you put
so-
it in your pocket and you leave the session?
No, I help you deal with it. So I address it from first of all. I'm going to do. Hold on. Let me explain how hypnosis go first. Then we go in a whole session.
Alright.
Help you know. So your unconscious mind taking every single piece of information that there is. It doesn't filter. That's why you have a conscious mind. The decision making, perception, all that stuff. And through the different layers in which you look at life, probably you fearing man, equally hating man. You probably have your own thing. Those are called meta filters. And the different phases at which you look at life, those basically, you know how you learn in a bio class how light travel in your eye? That's how life come at you, and the
bio,
different filters go change.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
So because of that now, so this is the fun part. So let's say I say shake my hand. No, you're gonna be okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm just giving an example. If I say shake my hand, right? Right? This is called a behavioral pattern. You expect to shake my hand, right? But the moment I shake my hand, and then you miss my hand, for a pause second there, your brain went into, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And that is the critical factor, which is fight or flight. Right?
It's a fight.
And and because of that, there's a short space in time in which you can give a command because your brain is literally pending what the fuck am I supposed to do. That's when you hear me say, sleep. And that's why, because people associate sleep with, that's why they do that. Being completely relaxed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm following you now.
Okay,
I'm there.
good. So now, because based on the nature of hypnosis, we're going to deal with it from the root. So for example, I don't help people with symptoms. I help people with the initial problem. All right, first of all, I'm a life coach. I'm not a therapist. I've never told anybody I was a therapist. However, I want to become a hypnotherapist. So with that being said, yes. So from the aspects in which I am able to do, attack it as a problem. What's the problem, right? The issue that you're having with whatever trauma is your association and your perception with what happened. So let's take it from childhood trauma. Let's say you fell. You're scared as a result. You don't like going on high places. So what I would do, one, I need to, you see in sessions, guys, I'm not going to talk to you consciously because people lie. Just how women say man lie, people lie. I'm tired of lying them, and people try to convey things in a specific way for you to get it. Me not in that. Me just want the truth. Just tell me the truth so we can sort out your problem and you can go on your merry way. So because of that
Seems
now,
fair.
So because of that now, I do memory regression. So for example, you're like 20, you're probably my age, and yeah.
I'm 26.
Yeah, so I could memory regress you down to about 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, so you wouldn't know that you're actually 23, but it'd be 5 or 4 year old you at that time to ascertain certain information because you don't forget things. Think of your conscious mind as what's on the screen, and then unconscious mind like a bank. So all the memories go into the bank. I just go into the bank, take a withdrawal, read the paper, put it back.
I love it. It seems like obvious.
It seems very invasive. And also, 4 or 5 year old me, not deal with people, period.
So you wouldn't even
So I don't know what I would really tell you. Like, I can't imagine 5 or 4 year old me actually giving you more information.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense though. Like hypnotherapy makes a lot of sense because when you go to therapy and they must ask you, I mean,
People
it's
lie.
hard enough, yeah,
It's hard for you to open
the
up.
whole truth. And then sometimes, you know, I remember I said, truth is like a perception. Everybody have a different idea of what the truth is, and then there's the actual
truth.
Yup.
And only God know that truth there.
Yeah.
Well, and
so-
me.
And you deep down.
Yeah,
Deep down, you know.
No, I'm talking about me being
Yeah,
the
when
person.
you put it in your unconscious state, you
Yeah.
can find out.
You can't
that
find out the truth.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'll tackle it from that issue and then, for example, change your perception of the fall. So because of how traumatized or how scared you were, because trauma is an imprint in your biochemistry in your brain. So it's so like you know how animals are born with instinct. We learn ours through life. So because you drop, you're going to make sure say you not drop again. So
Which was a cat.
so because
Question.
yeah.
All right. So I'd spoken to him previously, guys, about I really want to learn how to swim. But every time I'm in a body of water, I think about the time that I almost drowned. So it's very difficult for me. But life is just difficult for me because I really love water. So it's like I want to be in there. But at the same time, I'm so afraid. So it's like even with going to classes and whatever, it's like really overwhelming. So I'm saying no. If we were to work on this together and I get over the fear or the trauma of water, will I even remember that I used to be afraid of water?
Yes.
So then it's just like a cold. So like I just blow my nose and it's over. So like I remember that I used to be afraid, but I'm not afraid anymore. Because I want to remember that I was afraid.
No, I'm going to. No, all right. So that's why I say I'm not making you forget anything.
So
I could, but I'm not going to.
So I would remember
Yes.
that I was afraid of water, but I just still wouldn't have that irrational.
So you know when you're training to learn something, and when you finally learn it, think like that. So it's not like abrupt, like shit. Okay.
Okay, so have people come to you saying, I want to, other than the girl with a boyfriend and everything, like, let's use the fall example again. I won't forget to I did ever dropping out this one time. So is it that you tell them no, or like you assess the situation and say, all right, maybe this is not the best thing for me to do, so you don't make them completely forget everything? Because, I mean, I think the point of hypnosis is like, even though you're helping people to get over things, you still want them to know what happened and grow. So you have to assess the situation before you say.
Because, for example, earlier when I said to you that you're not going to be aware that anything's different, right? People don't like the fact that something happened to them and they don't remember. People don't like that. Imagine something happened to you and you don't remember, and it's somebody show you every day to say it happened.
Yeah, look away.
Exactly. It make you feel away. So the developmental process, and it also it's good to feel included because I'm not doing something to you. That's the thing people think with hypnosis. It's I'm doing something to you. No, I'm doing something with you. Because to be really honest with you, you're hypnotizing yourself, you know. But because of the perception of control, you assume I am the one doing it.
When you're just a facilitator.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's about vibes.
Yeah, so
when I talk about it, it sound like as much.
But yeah, so for example, I'm doing it with you. However, for Shakana though, putting people to sleep is fun still. Like the video them when you see me see somebody sleep. Yeah, that isn't not.
Don't put me to sleep.
So how you gonna do it if you're not asleep?
Not right now, mommy.
You're not actually asleep though.
Oh, man,
I don't want to be as
if
you're
not
not actually asleep.
Use the
right
correct
now.
jargon. You're in a trance.
Me not love that.
Me love that word. Me love in one chance.
Decode
I am not
certain words because guess what?
comfortable being in that trance.
Guess what? Your association with certain terminologies is skewed.
Yeah, it's from movies.
Yeah. So for example, if I say what
My chance,
Like vampires.
I only know about dancehall. When I put you in a chance, like I want to go down the man just say hypnotize. So,
You're so ghetto. When I think trance, I think about like vampires putting you into a trance and taking you to their
compulsion.
lair, and then you have to live there forever.
Certain movies that have to do with vampires and break it down. Not so. But basically, so for example, if I said to you guys, oh, what I do is manipulation. Ultimately, you assume that something wrong. Like why
I'm
manipulating?
assuming because you're a man.
Yeah, man, so it sounds
so like
unbrand.
men manipulating somebody.
So if you said that to me,
unbrand.
I'd be like, it sounds.
Yeah.
You actually
my
walked
God.
into
does.
that.
All right, I walked into that, but however, manipulation means to get someone to do something. It doesn't automatically tell you that it's something good or bad. That's what manipulation means. Your perspective on the word.
But I mean, when people manipulating somebody like naturally,
Yeah.
When you say man can't win, then when you say it never happen. When you say if you're yarning, I make it edit it out.
Yeah, straight. I had to just eat my yarn a while ago.
when you think about manipulation, you just think about somebody doing something
To
evil
harm you or
to harm you,
something.
because even though they might see it as something small, it is hurting you because they want you to do. So that's why people associate manipulation with negatives, because people often use it in a negative way. Like, if I say people manipulate people for the good, where? Oh, sorry. What's about you? What's about, like, in the grand scheme of manipulation? You ever manipulate somebody into
The
doing
grand
something?
scheme of manipulation.
Yeah. You ever manipulate people into doing something good for themselves?
What do you think education is?
You force me.
Well, I have to.
You force me. Me no want learn.
You
You
want
force
dance?
me. Jam all out.
I love
Like,
that. I have a Jamal joke to give you after this.
all right, me whip on it. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I forget my point.
It's just so
Yeah, that's just me for you because manipulating somebody just really seems like a big thing. However, I've never seen good manipulation, and it's,
So I
as you
guess
say,
it's
it's your
interesting.
perspective
Yeah.
on manipulation itself. It's
Certain
a
words,
fuck shit
as him
up
say.
and down.
Because him said trans, I just stop think about every vampire movie me ever watch. And I love vampire movies.
And trance means to be put into a higher gunshot so.
You hear anything? You hear any bullet? Okay. I don't know why I
Why
said
is this a
that.
dancer song?
Hold on.
Bullet?
bullet.
I just said gunshot. Do you remember that tweet where the guy said,
Why are you crying?
Gunshot.
hold on. So he said, randomly busting couple shots in the community to keep down the rent prices.
I saw that. Wow. No, but that's a fact though. Because if the place too ghetto, I mean, you can't charge me 100,000 for this. Man, I could charge me cheap.
Some tweet must be saying that never saw
I
cry.
actually really love that. That is a great real estate approach.
Makes sense. But yeah, I was saying trance just means to be in a heightened state of suggestibility.
Sounds like a climax. So let's just move on. If this thing is talking about it, I feel like I'm just do some sitting.
Yeah, alright, no.
Make
Hold
uno
on.
see what go on.
Before we started, me talking to you about it, don't you feel better about it because you actually know now?
Yeah, because people are afraid of what they don't know, you know.
Yes,
so
the unknown is very real.
ignorant self, me I say, no.
No, I didn't
But
see
then, and
it.
the only reason why I consider this is because, alright, apart from the water thing, I also suffer from like horrible anxiety. So I always Googling stuff about how to cope with anxiety. Yeah, I don't want to talk to a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And I always seen things come up about hypnotherapy and people saying that it really works for them.
Oh, do you know
And I'm
anxious?
pardon me?
I have anxiety.
Really?
Yeah.
You're one of
But
us?
yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I
It
sounded
seems
like I was starting
yeah,
a
like
little
it's a support
society
group.
or something. But yeah, it's one of the ways that I always see, come up as, a viable option if your anxiety is like really bad and irrational like my own.
Then you want to hear one word and you start get anxious.
Like how you were troubling me on the internet about my fear of
everybody
COVID.
was laughing
And
them
you
find
felt
it
good about
sweet. Nah, but I
Bully.
mean, then it's just people use COVID as a term.
They mean?
Like you want to say something sick, you say it fully COVID.
No. I don't want to be there.
Do you know someone named the child at RGD? COVID virus.
Let's leave, guys.
What's that?
That's virus. That's a buzz, but it kind of sound like Larus.
COVID.
Guys, we're leaving. I don't want to talk any further. Bye, guys. You can follow me on all socials.
No.
Yo, me 18, say you're too rough.
You can follow me on all socials at NetsJenna. If you find on Twitter, then bad luck. And subscribe to my YouTube.
You're not NetsJenna on Twitter.
NetsJenna. No, I know. Okay. But if other social is NetsJenna.
Like what? What are the other socials that you're on? Other than
TikTok.
Instagram?
Even though I don't use it.
We
And
don't use
YouTube.
TikTok because we're black.
Yeah, and YouTube. So that's all my socials.
Black people done with TikTok. I'm wondering if you
And-
guys forgot.
Man,
Don't
what's
forget
it
everything.
called?
That's why our ancestors shame away. We can't stand up for nothing. All we do
Oh.
is sit down.
Don't even get me started on that ancestral thing, man.
This was not start.
This
Tell them where you can find us. Come hungry like me not lie. Me
You're really rapping it.
I'm not trying to put with you. You know what?
We need to leave for real. We really cannot stay any longer, but Netanyahu the
As a
way
broke girl,
the
me can't
delivery,
stay.
the delivery was so poor.
$2,000.
Bro.
Yeah, but then them charge tax. I mean, in a tax money, like the only way to make it to Jamaica for thief things,
What? Don't say that on the some.
Breathe some
About
light.
the life, man.
Anyway,
Breathe some light, breathe some water.
you can bridge
water.
internet. You can bridge internet. You can bridge water, man. You can bridge water. And
Everything
you can bridge
can bridge.
internet. One man saying pay 19,500 for free internet for life, and he's been using it for 3 years now, and he paid that money one time. I'm saying no issues. Well, clear enough. Anyway, tell them where they can find you, cause yeah.
No, like this is really setting me off.
Who don't set me off? You know what? Better walk out to yourself and then you say, "Look up here, not do it." So what do you want?
Yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed the discussion here with both of these two lovely women. This is Sean Michaels from Cerebo Hypnotism and Kaizen Hypnotism. I hope to see you in the next video on their channel or on my channel, Cerebo Hypnotism on YouTube.
We're definitely gonna do another video with him because I feel like this is quite an injustice. Like honestly, and then Tanya just turned over the table. So she gone. She gonna put on her mic. Tanya just finished speaking. No, like this is the first I've ever seen Netanya like this. You okay, babe? Anyways, guys, you can follow me at DanielRenee _ on everything, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel XOXO DanielRenee. And I'm rushing to 5K, and so is NetsChat Podcast. So make sure if you're here, you're subscribing to NetsChat Podcast and following us on social media at NetsChat Podcast. Okay? The best cast next to the BAM cast, where, you know, we used to record before COVID, but we still have BAM, right?
Boom Blast is Bamcast, is it?
All right. Bye. Bye, guys.